Tier lists are back. They're back with a bang. It is time to rank the best defenders in FC 24. I've got over 100 cards here. We're ranging for Team of the Years, icons, heroes, flashbacks. You name it, they're probably there. Realistically, I've forgotten a few people, so if I have forgotten someone, let me know down below in the comment section. Whilst you're down there, smash a like on the video. Can we hit 30 within the first hour? We did this on the midfielder one and we smashed it. We got like 50-60 likes in the first hour, so you could do it. We are also under 100 subscribers away from the big 19,000. I set a goal at the start of EAFC 24 to hit 20k subs. We are closing in on it. So if you're new around here or you've watched a video of mine before and you enjoy the content, please do consider smashing that button down below. Completely free to do so. You help me get a step closer to reaching my goal. For cheap and fast FC 24 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link down below, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to get yourself 5% off. Alright, coffee in hand, it is go time. Let's smash through this tier list one by one. I'm not doing bulk selections like last time. I had a good comment previous video saying maybe doing one by one and discuss it as you place them in the tier list so that we can kind of guess along at home with you. So I'm doing it. Whoever commented that, you're a legend. Let's crack on. Timber, Julian Timber, hopefully back soon, is going to be straight into that A tier. Really enjoyed this card. I'm an Arsenal fan. Obviously, bias will be there, but I've used him a fair bit. I packed him alongside Saliba, the 85 Evo, I believe when this promo came out, obviously, because that's how you pack cards when they're in promo packs. But I've got him and he was class. Really solid option. A little bit outdated now, but still a decent shout in the A tier. Big Harry Maguire. Oh, Harold, you're back in business. You're flying with Man United. But for me, my son, A tier alongside Timber. They got the same playstyle plus. Harry Maguire is obviously a lot taller, a lot more physical. And he isn't half bad. EA made him very usable. And I get a few people commenting on my Player of the Month review still to this day saying he's one of the best centre-backs I've used. I'm still rocking him. So there's a lot of love out there for Big Harold. So he's going to be in the A tier for me all day. Let's go for these three Thunderstruck cards down here. So Bremer up first. A really solid, no-nonsense centre-back is also going to be in the A tier. I tell you what, there's a lot of centre-backs on this game that almost have like the identical stats. There's barely any differentials between them. They've all got like low 80 pace, high 80 defending and physicals, decent dribbling and passing. And Bremer falls into that category as a no-nonsense, solid, still very much usable centre-back in the A tier for me. Joe Gomez, a little bit more in the pace, but I'm still also going to only put him in the A tier. I don't think he quite deserves to be higher. Once again, a really nice solid option. You can't go wrong with him whatsoever. And Big Colostomum, no playstyle plus on him and Gomez, but also in the A tier for me. I actually prefer, might be controversial, Klosterman over Bremer and Gomez. Let me know your opinion down below. But yeah, all A tier for me. All right, no messing about on this tier list. Precise and to the point. Kai Havertz, probably one of the best valued SBCs we've had this year. When it came out, everyone was like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. But then you used him, played against him, you realised how ridiculous he was. Where is the Winter Wildcard Phenom going to be? I'm going to put him in A+. A+ all day. The boy is still unbelievable. I see him in a good percentage of teams. I think it rotates between Havertz, Davies, Bompastor, Basher pops up. If you've got a team of the year, you're obviously rocking those guys. But honestly, Havertz is still fantastic. I use him as a super sub. Honestly, if I need a defender during like my gameplay or even a makeshift midfielder, Havertz will come on and boss it. Really, really nice card. And let's just hope he gets an Evo opportunity down the line. Boost him up to a 90 rated. Oh, it's game over. Boskagli, UCL card. I believe this card is going to go up to an 88. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I swear he's getting an upgrade. But as it stands right now, he's going to join the selection of players of almost identical stats as him in the A tier. Now, I haven't actually used the card, but he looks solid. And I think I've actually unlocked him. So maybe with the upgrade, I'll give him a go. And I might reassess this and maybe put him a tier higher. Triple Threat Kimpembe. That is the name of this promo. It feels like it was a lifetime ago, you know. Bruiser, still really solid. And he's going to be A+ for me. Even though if you look at the stats, somewhat similar to a lot of these cards here. I just think Kimpembe is something extra in game. It could be body type. It could just be the fact that it's Kimpembe and he's overpowered every year. Maybe this gives him a little bit of an edge for me. I'm a big fan of Bruiser. It partners nicely with the physicals and I still think he's a great option. Not super expensive now, but probably will become outdated pretty quickly. That's one thing to keep in mind with a lot of these cards. One playstyle pluses and a little bit lacking in the pace department unless they could be used for evolutions, which would be crazy. If EA allow that to happen, that would be ridiculously fun and definitely they should do it. If you're listening, EA, that'd be amazing. But if not, still a solid shout. A+ for me. NWSL girl, the link to Alex Morgan's moments card, Gurma here. I'm gonna put her in the C purely because she's tiny, super small in game. I actually rock her on the RTG to get Morgan on full chemistry. For that reason, she's good. And in all honesty, there's moments where she pops up with really good defending play, but let's be real. Pace isn't super high. She's tiny. Bruiser playstyle isn't the best one for a card like this. I think she's C tier. Kyle Walker, Winter Wildcards, 91 pace centre back. Is he the first man breaking the S tier? Is he? No, he's not. I'm going to put him in the A+, man. I think Kyle could maybe sneak into the S tier, but we got some crazy clientele in this tier list, and I want some differentials. I wanted some separation there. So he's at the top of A+ for me. Still a brilliant option, but what I will say, I would rather him as a fullback. I didn't really get on with him as a centre-back. I did really like his evolution as well in that right-back position. But what Kyle kind of has is he's not super good overlapping and supporting the play. There's a lot of better options for me. It kind of like lets him down a little bit. And there's a fair few players with similar stats that are a lot cheaper, and I'll definitely have them over him. But just my opinion. Let me know if you disagree. Bisek, 86 rated future star. He could be in that evolution, by the way, and he goes up to an absolute unit. Now, this man is the definition of stocky, by the way. Really stocky. Aerial threat isn't the best playstyle for a centre-back, but still, I got on with this man. And it might be recency bias, but I'm putting him ahead of majority of the A tier. And he's going to sneak in A+ for me. Especially if you do the evolution, go to an 88 rated. You've got a unit who knows how to defend. Pepe, the boy. This could be because they beat my team Arsenal last night. By the way, that was a ridiculous game. Porto should have won at least 2-0, I reckon. Easy. We got away with it only losing 1-0. Hopefully, we'll clutch up at the Emirates. But Pepe, we've got to respect him still playing. I'm going to put him in the B tier. A little bit below these guys in A. I feel like he's a little bit too slow, a little bit too stocky for my liking. Really nice defensively and great physicals. Pace isn't half bad, but I just didn't get on with him too much. Lack of playstyle plus lets him down for sure, even though these guys also have no playstyle plus. I'm also, I'm going to put him in the B tier. Di Lorenzo, 87 rated. I believe he was an SPC, right? I'm not waffling here. And he was reasonably priced. Or am I thinking of another version of Di Lorenzo? I can't remember now. Either way, reasonably priced, solid fullback. A tier all day for me, still to this day. Similar with Kyle Walker in regards to overlapping, you're lacking a little bit. You're very much a defensive fullback, which is fine because if that's your play style, this man should be considered. But for me, I like bombing forward my fullbacks, I like overlapping, scoring goals, getting sweaty with it. So, not quite my kind of player, but still a really solid defensive option. Big boy Upamecano, Mr. Red Card as he's known as at the moment. They are 87 rated, straight into A+. Really solid card. Great defending and physicals. Intercept playstyle plus is beautiful. And the pace there. Big fan of this card for sure. He does have a fire version. I think it's a fullback. Don't use this man as a fullback. Full disclaimer. Use him as a centre-back in the fire version. I think you can still play as a centre-back. Can't remember exactly. Either way, with the fire versus ice, I'm only picking one. It's just going to be what I'm going to do, guys. And yeah, this one's the better version, and I'm going to put him in A+. Ferland Mendy. Are you my first S player? Yes, you are, my boy. Get up there, bro. Every single year, taking the mickey. And I'm almost certain, not 100% sure, but I saw a leak for the new promo. And I'm pretty certain this man's getting another promo card. That's like the third promo card of the year. That's ridiculous. Because this one is still naughty. So good in game. He's got basically everything you need. Ridiculous pace, big build. He's lean. He's also powerful. Good defending, good physicals. Good overlapping as well for people like me who like getting involved with your fullbacks. Great card. And yeah, he's got to be S tier. Mukiele, Winter Wildcard. Whip Pass Playstyle Plus. Get in the A+ tier. I reckon this man's underrated, you know. So good. He's so good. He's like Havertz, but at right back. I kid you not. Very similar kind of play style. If you got on with Havertz, you're going to like this boy. John Arne Riise. Now, this could be controversial. Sorry, Liverpool fans. But I'm putting Riise in the B tier. I just did not get on with this card this year. Like, he's just too big and slow for me. Especially as a fullback. If anything, you've got to use him as like a midfielder. Because this man's turn radius, it's not the one. It takes about 5 to 6 business days for him to turn around. Going forward, you got power shots, which are fun, I guess, but apart from that, Riise, nah, he's not it for me. Camavinga Fire version. Camavinga is a fullback. super, super solid, and I'm going to put him in the A+. I do like the fact that he's good on the ball, really nice technically, he's got the pace, not the best defensively, but he's not small, he doesn't get bullied, so he's alright in that aspect. Playstyle Plus is a bit wasted on the card, being real with you, but still a really nice option for me. Dodo, my boy, where am I going to place you? I'm tempted to almost sneak him into A+. I feel like the lack of Playstyle Plus lets him down, but when I had him on the RTG, he was really solid. I think I might be biased here, personal bias, but I'm going to put him in A+, just because I really enjoyed the card as an overlapping fullback. Definitely going to be outdated soon, but still really usable at this stage. This boy honestly could be one of the best budget fullbacks on the game. You've got to look at the all-round package here. Defending, physicals, dribbling, the passing stats, the pace, the playstyle pluses. He is ridiculous. Links, no issue at all. Even, he's like the cheap beast, purely for the cheap beast value. He's going A+ all day. Like, what a player. If you've used him, you probably know how good he is. Like, baller. And I'm almost positive he could play as a centre-back. I might be waffling, I might be getting confused, but pretty certain that's the case. All right, let's move the cam down a little bit so we don't block anything off. Let's nestle in this little corner down here, this little pocket. Merlin, Future Stars. I've used him. I used him in the cup, which you need like 2 future stars, and he was alright, you know, he was alright. I'm just going to put him in A tier. Didn't really do anything special for me. He's nice on the ball, overlapping, got a little bit of pace about him, nice playstyle plus, but I think A tier for me. Pacho, Future Stars. This man is an absolute tank. I've got him untradeable on both my accounts, and oh yeah, he's a unit. And he's also eligible for the evolution to go to an 89, because of 90 pace, which is ridiculous. Super solid, bruiser, really physical. Yeah, really, really nice centre-back. And for the price, again, a lot of these future stars, by the way, guys, they're up there. Especially with the power curve right now. EA could progress that quickly, by the way. But due to the evolution where you can get like 2 playstyle pluses and the price alone for a lot of these cards, super cheap and affordable. Really nice options, and Pacho is one of those. Bonucci, my boy. Lack of pace, my son. Lack of pace lets you down. I think he's going to be in a similar kind of ballpark to Pepe here. We can barely tell the difference in game, honestly. Pepe's a little bit quicker, a little bit leaner in game, but Bonucci for me, he's alright. Tariq Lamptey. This man's team of the week at the start of the game was everywhere. Really nice playstyle plus, the pace is there. Physicals are a bit of an issue with this boy, especially as a fullback, but like, I don't think it definitely is going to hinder him occasionally, but majority of the people he's playing against on the wings tend to be smaller frame players anyway, and just utilize the pace and the good defending, positioning to kind of, you know, beat them and tackle them in that aspect. You should be fine. I'm going to put him A+. I think he's a really, really solid card. The pace is fantastic, technically really good as well for overlapping. Great option. Mazraoui Radioactive is solid. Really nice solid option, and he's also going to be in that A+ tier. I prefer him over the likes of Di Lorenzo. I think he's a similar kind of level to Diakate here. Really nice card. Lacking a little bit in the defending of physicals, which is kind of important, but still, chuck a decent chem style on there, you'll be flying. Ricardo Carvalho, the hero. The playstyle plus honestly saves this man and makes me put him above the B tier. A tier for you, lad. He's not the best centre-back at this stage, but really, really solid defending and physicals. The pace a little bit lacking. Playstyle plus is beautiful, though. And that playstyle alone carries a card. So, for that reason, he's in the A tier. Honestly, though, I would look for better centre-backs over him. James Tavernier, team of the week. On paper, looks dirty. And he's always a beast in FIFA games. But for me, A tier. I can't put him higher. He's like 3-star, 2-star, high in average body type. Lacking in playstyles as well. If he had like a whole host of crazy passing playstyles and defending playstyles, this man would be a demon. Big Kevin is also going to be in the A tier. Kevin Dix, like, stat-wise looks decent. Aerial, no, what is it? Rory Delap playstyle plus, that's it. I forget, is it long throw? It must be, right? Not bad. On paper, he looks alright. He was a free objective card, but yeah, nothing crazy. A tier for me. My boy, Jakub Kivior. Oh, yes, Jakub, you beast. He's in the Evo. He could play as a CDM as well. 3-star is not ideal. Long ball pass is lovely. I'm a big fan of it. I would rather a better defending playstyle for my centre-backs. For that reason, A tier for you, Jakub. Really, really solid card, though. If you do the Evo, let me know how he is. I'm considering doing him on the RTG, so I might review him in the future. But, yeah, really nice option. Now, a couple of icons. I'm going to do these at the same time. Marcel Desailly and Laurent Blanc. Now, Blanc has been around the block for a while. This man is still in people's teams to this day. I'm going to be placing Blanc all the way in the A+ tier. Desailly, also A plus tier. Has to be done. Still really solid options. Definitely getting a little bit outdated now. I think a lot of people are maybe just getting bored of using them for 1,000+ games. They want to mix it up. If that's the case, definitely consider it. Skriniar Radioactive is also in the A tier for me. Decent option, definitely better cards out there. Schlotterbeck, Intercept Playstyle Plus. Decent defending stats, but yeah, I can't put him any higher than A, unfortunately. Decent card, honestly. Give him like a shadow, boost up the pace as much as you can. It is definitely needed. Now, Marquez, 74 pace on the boy. For that reason alone, it does him a disservice. He's got to be B tier for me. He has to be. Like, I can't be using a 74 pace centre-back at this stage of the game. I really can't. Good defending and physicals, but he needs a big promo card, probably with Fantasy Foot coming soon. Centurions Vidic, the big man, is going to be in the A plus tier, joining Blanc, joining Desailly. Still usable. 79 pace isn't amazing, and I definitely would consider maybe upgrading him if you're still using this boy. But defensively solid, and yeah, still a great option. Atletico Madrid boy Jimenez, Intercept Playstyle Plus. Apart from that, not a lot of decent playstyles. Stat-wise, solid, but he's joining the mosh pit in A, in all fairness. I believe Inter did get a win over Atletico Madrid as well, so no upgrade as of yet. As it stands, A tier. Big Ledley King. This man at the start of the game, what a unit. I had his default hero card, so solid. This version, the triple threat, has to be A plus for me. He's got the overpowered defensive playstyle. Pace is good, defending, physicals. He's just an absolute force of nature in game. The man is so big and so annoying to play against. Acuna, 88 rated. A little bit meh, honestly, this card. I'm going to put him in the A tier. I think he's still usable. The pace for a fullback is definitely limited. He's better suited as a box-to-box centre mid / CDM. Maybe as an overlapping fullback, he shines a little bit more. But give him a shadow. You got a solid shout. No playstyle plus. A little bit disappointing, but I still get on with Acuna again. Marquinhos Trailblazer, definitely getting outdated now. Anticipate playstyle plus. I believe he's got jockey playstyle as well, which is nice. Pace isn't anything insane. I think there's 100% better cards out there on the market as it stands right now to this point. So for me, I'm going to place Marquinhos in the top of the A tier. Controversial, I know. Let me know if you think he should be higher. Robinson Trailblazer. A decent fullback option, and Premier League's lacking a bit for left backs. Hopefully Udogie comes out tonight, Thursday. I'm recording this Thursday morning, so hopefully Udogie comes out. He's eligible for the evolution, and we get a solid Premier League left back in the building. But Robertson, as it stands, is probably one of the best options, and I think he's still a really nice card. Lacking a little bit and definitely get outdated soon, but as it stands, I think he maybe just sneaks into the A plus tier. Now Bade, the boy Bade. In the evolution looks solid, but this 87, man, it's just got to be A tier, bro. Like, it's a nice card. It's decent. The dribbling's a really nice part. Actually, I'm a big fan of that. Lack of like, super meta pace. Solid defending physical. 6'3" as well. Isn't bad, but I definitely think all these guys are better options above. Ogbonna also is going to be joining that A tier. By the way, a lot of these cards in A tier, they're still usable, man. See, if you rock some of these guys, don't feel disheartened. They're still really good centre backs. Ogbonna, yeah, is the same. I think he's a little bit too expensive. In all honesty, it could be rarity, but he's solid in game. Defending and physicals are nice. I just think, yeah, there's definitely better options out there. FC Pro Simican. Anders Verge Gang so close to getting the win in the final upgrade. I'm going to place this man into A+. This guy is a defender. A no-nonsense defender. Playstyle plus could be better, but he's got like all the other really important playstyles. For the price as well, super cheap and affordable. Great option as a centre-back still. Renan Lodi also is going to be in the A+ tier for me. Really enjoyed this card. I got him from one of the, what are they called? I don't know, Urine Reviews, is that what they're called? I don't know. One of those player picks are the 86 plus ones. I got him before he got this final upgrade. And yeah, I really like him. Same with Big Boy Hernandez, also going to be in the A+ tier. By the way, we got a lot of cards still to get through. This A+ tier could definitely become oversaturated at some point. So stay tuned for that. There's 100 plus cards to go through in this tier list. So apologies, it's going to be a long one. There's no way around it. But yeah, let's crack on. Hernandez, still a decent option. Definitely will become outdated reasonably quick. I actually quite like him in game. I think he's definitely a little bit of a step up on majority of these centre-backs here. Even though he's not super tall, but I still really enjoy him. Sol Campbell, the big man, the bruiser himself, has to be A+ towards the top. My man is the definition of bulk and strength in game. Pace is definitely not the best, but still really, really solid. Defending stats are great. And of course, Arsenal bias might be strong on this one. Big soul in the A+. Romero, the boy, the Thunderstruck, is going to be in the A tier for me. Not a bad priced SBC, but no playstyle plus, not over 80 pace. Definitely outdated, and he's going to be in the A tier for me. Big Thunderstruck Varane. Anticipate playstyle plus. Rafa Varane. There's only one destination. Nah, S tier. My boy, Rafa. On paper, you compare him to a lot of other centre-backs, and you're thinking, doesn't even look that good. But Varane in game is just him. It's different. It's always the case for certain cards in FIFAs or FC24 now. Even on paper, if they're not as good as other players, they just outperform them. There's just some hidden something in game based around them. I swear down. Varane has it every year. It's absolutely ridiculous. And this card, even though it might get outdated soon, I think right now it's still an S tier centre back. Reece James, Ultimate Dynasties, Jockey Plus, Mr. Defensive. You know, I'm a big fan of this card actually, but A+ for me. 90 pace, really good overlapping, the passing solid, but he's also really solid defensively, which is nice. He's got a really nice balance there. And yeah, A+ for sure. Great Premier League option still to this day. Alex Scott, UCL Champions League hero. That's what it is, right? A+ for sure. For sure. Like, her original hero card was just not it. Did not live up to the hype. This one definitely was a really nice solid card. It's definitely getting outdated, I think, now. There's definitely going to be better fullbacks out there. But still, really nice option for me. Big man, radioactive, Ronald Araujo. I love Ronald. Absolutely love him. His 86 gold at the start of the game was so good. I'm almost tempted to sneak him into S, but I don't think I can do it. I think top of A+ for me is where I'm actually going to put him. I'm going to put him ahead of the majority of these players here because Ronald in game is built different. Playstyle plus change is not ideal, but still, the man is an absolute block machine. Always getting in the way of it. Big fan of him. Jonathan Klaus. Why did he get given the Roy Delap playstyle plus? I will never know. My boy Jonathan, though, is a very nice option. I believe this is a non-upgradable card. I always get these confused. But I'm going to put him in the A+ again. Similar kind of story to Reece James is the fact that he's solid defensively, but overlapping and getting involved with the play, he's technically solid. And I'm a big fan of him. Zub Al-Dia, I think that's how you say the boy's name here. 80 pace, Jockey Plus for the price, really good. And I'm just going to put him in the A tier. Like, I think you can't go wrong with players like this. For the price tag as well, the SBC was so cheap, and he's still usable. Eder Militao Winter Wildcard. The big boy, 88 rated Eder Militao, is going to be S tier for me. Big fan of Eder. Big fan of this boy. The gold card at the start of the game, I was saying if you watched my early tier lists, I absolutely loved his gold card. I thought he was crazy overpowered. He's big, he's lean, very similar to Varane in that aspect. Block playstyle plus could be better, yes, but it's still really nice. And I think he's still crazy overpowered in game. Fire Trippier is going to be in the A+ tier. I actually really like the card. I think he's a little bit underrated as a fullback. Yes, he's not super big and super quick. Similar, once again, to Reece James. Supporting the play and getting involved with the passing, the playstyle plus. Really solid and great defending stats. Joining him in the A+ tier is big Trent Alexander-Arnold. Basically a carbon copy of Trippier. A little bit taller, I would say, and definitely better in the defending side of the game for me, but still a really nice option and definitely more creative. Could play him as a CDM as well, I believe. Let's go for a couple of team of the weeks down here. So Delit, 88 rated, is going to be in that A tier for me. Solid, no nonsense card. I definitely think he needs a promo card to get a level up though. I'm also going to be placing Bastoni team of the week with the multiple playstyle pluses into the A tier. I still think the lack of pace is letting him down a little bit. Nice that he's got 2 playstyle pluses for sure. Great defending. It's a big boost from EA and definitely promising going forward, but I'm 100% picking all the centre-backs up here over Bastoni at this stage. Disasi's brand new Pundit pick card. Block playstyle plus. Where are you going to go, my son? I'm going to place this man in the A tier. I did not get on with him, bro. He's way too stocky in game for my liking. And if you overcommit and don't predict the right way your opponent goes, or if he skins you with a skill move, the reaction speed is just not there. You're left in the mud, man, and you're not catching up with him with the pace that he's got. He's a nice option for the price, but could have been better in my opinion. A tier for me. Emerson, 88 rated. Mate, this card is just blown up. Like, you compare him to Havertz, there's barely any differentials. I'm putting him A plus all day. I think he might be one of the most underrated Premier League fullbacks in the game. Like, price tag is so cheap for what you're getting here. Overlapping, supporting the play, you're really solid. Defensively, you're good as well. You've got a super meta fullback playstyle plus. Pace is there. And I believe he can keep getting upgrades, right? Let me know if I'm waffling here. I'm pretty sure he can still keep getting upgrades. So let me know. But yeah, crazy, crazy card. A plus all day. Hero Collier. 71 pace in February, March. There's only one destination. Coates, this card, bro, is the definition of stocky and strength. The physicals. Like, the lack of pace is definitely there, but I really enjoyed him. And I'm going to stick him in A+, you know. I think if he keeps getting upgrades, I'm going to quietly support Sporting. I reckon if this one goes into like a 90 rated, then what a card we're going to have in our hands here. Ronald Koeman, the boy, the icon card. I just don't think he cuts it as a centre-back. I'm going to put him in the B tier. I feel like this man should be a CDM all day. If you're using him as a centre-back, let me know if you get on with the card. But for me, he's all right. Playstyle Plus isn't amazing for a centre-back, but I'm putting him in the B. Olga Carmona, Team of the Year, honourable mention. Oh my days, the amount of times packing it, honestly, during those La Liga upgrades. A+ though. Lack of strength is there. Similar with, where is he? Mr. Lamptey here. But I still really got on with the card. I think she feels like super meta in game. For that reason, she's in the A+ for me. Ashley Cole, Centurion's icon, is going to be into the A+ tier. I think he's still decent, and I think he's a really good card for sure. Almost identical to Reece James if you look at the stats here. And they feel very similar in game as well. Nice playstyle plus on the both of them. And I think, yeah, you can't really go wrong with him. João Cancelo is also going to be in the A+ tier for me. Once again, a really nice technical fullback option. I've loved every version of the guy's cards so far this year. And yeah, he's got to be A+. Rudiger Fire version. Very, very solid centre-back. Definitely outperforms the stats for me. A+, 100%. Sergio Ramos also is going to be placed in the A+ tier for me. I'm not the biggest fan of the card. I think there's a lot of the price justified purely because of the player and who he is, being Sergio Ramos. I think he's decent, but 100% better options out there. Bruiser Playstyle Plus is nice with the physical and defending stats, but there's definitely better cards for sure. Tamori Fire versus Ice is going to go into the S tier for me. Like, he is the definition of overpowered. The pace, the defending, the passing, the physicals, the play styles. He's so solid in game. One of the best Serie A centre-backs for sure. Should 100% be considered if you've got the price to get, or the money to get him. I think he's like 1 mil plus easily. Really nice card. S tier all day. Gvardiol, road to the final, is ridiculously expensive. And for the card stats right now, I can't justify putting him any higher than A+ for me. I think, yes, with upgrades, that might change. Gvardiol's been really good throughout the year. I really enjoyed his gold at the start with a block playstyle plus. He's kept that here. Nice pace, really solid defending and physical stats. Definitely towards the top of A+. Sula is going to go into the A+ for me. I think for a man who's 6'5", this pace and reasonably good agility and balance, solid defending and physicals, great strength, brilliant play styles. Yeah, he's a really nice option. A little bit expensive though. I probably wouldn't be buying him off the market. He definitely needs an upgrade or two to be super meta. Alright, so we've got a lot of Team of the Year cards down here. Let's waste no more time. Virgil van Dijk straight into the S tier. He's at the very top. Best centre-back in the game. Extinct, I believe, at 15 mil, which is absolutely insanity. But yeah, it is what it is. Best centre-back in the game. Also, Theo Hernandez into the S tier. All these Team of the Year defenders, in honesty, are fantastic cards. Renard, really underrated. So solid in game. S tier, of course, that is where she belongs. Also going to be placing Jeremy Frimpong, Team of the Year, into the S tier. As well as that, we've got Karchawi, absolute demon, so good overlapping. Basher on steroids, S tier all day. Ruben Diaz, S tier, so solid. Nice pace boost from EA as well. Fantastic defending, brilliant playstyle pluses to really suit the card. Olabat, she's a nightmare to play against, by the way. So frustrating. She's so quick everywhere, like non-stop, relentless card. Of course, she's S tier. And ooh, Millie Bright. A Team of the Year, not in S tier. Absolutely ridiculous. She's in S tier for me. I think she's underrated. I think a lot of people don't get on with the card, but I really enjoyed her. I think even though she's not the tallest, she's still really physical, fantastic defending stats, pace is there. I think she's a great option. Baresi. Big boy Baresi has to be in the C tier for me. I'm sorry if you like the icon card, but the lack of pace, not ideal. He's alright, I guess, but I would not be picking him up. Just ignore, literally, unless you got him in tradable, don't go anywhere near the card. He belongs in the C tier. Bobby Moore, Winter Wildcard is going to be B tier for me. Nice playstyle plus, lack of pace is there. Defending a physical isn't bad, but for the price, it was a crime. The price was ridiculous. Yeah, dribbling's great, I guess, but it's going in B. I'm just annoyed, man, with this one. Honestly, he could be A. He could be A. But I'm annoyed at EA for this one. If they're giving him like 80 dribbling, really high defending stats, 80 pace, and the same playstyle, it'd be a different story. Fernando Hierro is going to go into the B tier for me as well. I think he's too expensive for what you're getting right now. Fantastic defending, yes. Really solid, but lack of pace is there once again. Bruiser is decent, but honestly, I'll be going for a lot of the other options over this boy for that similar kind of price tag. Lukeba Future Stars, 88 rated, double play styles, is 100% an A+ card. This man is fantastic in game. Super quick, really great dribbling stats to partner with the defending and physicals. The playstyles are brilliant. Big fan of this boy. Definitely very similar to the upgraded version of Bisek here. A lot of these guys like similar on paper as well. Really nice cards. And for the price, you can't go wrong with majority of these future stars. Letizier, Anticipate Playstyle Plus. This default card genuinely really surprised me. I think she was the first future stars that I actually packed. I put her in the upgrade, the Evo. Play her as a CDM. Yeah, you got a crazy card. I'm putting her in A+. Even though she's not super meta with the lack of height, I think she's still really solid, man. Genuinely an underrated card. Team of the Year, honorable mention, William Saliba. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know my opinion on this man. And bias might be strong, but I think Saliba's one of the best centre-backs in the game. 100%. 100% one of the best centre-backs in the game. I'm going to put him in the S tier all day. The price tag, a lot of people kind of turn their nose up at it. Maybe because of the Evos are very similar. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people who didn't like the price tag originally for this SBC went back and did him anyway because he's that good. I'm not dropping this man until he gets another version, another promo card. Hopefully some crazy Evo down the line. He's just so solid. He's this year's like Kimpembe evolved. Like, he's just ridiculously overpowered. Rico Lewis, Future Stars, is an A+ card for me all day. Basically a carbon copy of Kyle Walker. If anything, better on paper. And for the price tag, you've got a bit of a steal here. Like, he's such a good overlapping fullback. I believe he can play as a CDM. I'm pretty certain he can. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know for a fact EA, by the way, made that evolution specifically no right wing back position purely to stop people from getting an upgraded version of this card here, because he would be insane with a +2. Flashback Davies, my fullback to this day, is an S tier left back 100%. He is ridiculously good. The pace is obviously there. Meta playstyles. He's the kind of fullback that can do great defensive work, then bomb forward the length of the pitch, score a Trivela from 20 yards, and then just like nothing's happened. Like, barely gets tired. Fantastic card, man. Big fan of this boy. That Udogi that's coming out today might replace him, maybe. We'll review him later for sure, but as it stands, Davies, S tier all day. Lucio Hero is 100% in the S tier for me. This man is going to get a promo card inevitably soon. Maybe Foot Fantasy. I'm pretty certain he got a Foot Fantasy last year, though. But they'll probably do it again. He's just him. He's just him. Like, don't look at the stats. I said it was someone else earlier. I think it was maybe Varane. Like, these kind of players just outperform the stats tenfold. He is an absolute brick wall. Fantastic centre-back option. Cooler Daddy, 90 rated FC Pro, is going to go in the A+ tier for me. Like, he's solid, yes. I feel like he's a bit chaotic and a little bit stocky for my liking. Playstyle plus, if it was defending playstyle, that'd be better. Like, a jockey plus on this card would go fantastically. But yeah, for the price, not a bad shout. Chemistry's a bit tough, but yeah, I rate him. Bronze, road to the final, I believe this is going to go in the A tier for me. The price tag, I think, is purely justified for the rarity and also the fact that Barcelona are pretty, favourites to go forward in the tournament. But as it stands, the card's just a bit, it's alright, really. It's nothing crazy. Nesta Thunderstruck, 91 rated, A+ all day. Gonna get outdated soon, but Pace is okay, but the defending definitely carries the card. Nice play styles as well. Yeah, solid shout for sure. Kim Min-jae. Oh, Kim. My boy Kim. I was preaching this man's gold card as overpowered at the start of the game. This boy is A+ all day. I'll put him towards the top as well. I think he outperforms a lot of crazy centre-backs in this section. He's up there. 100%. The pace is there. Defending and physical, fantastic. He's got good passing stats as well. Brilliant, brilliant option. If he had like a jockey playstyle plus or anticipate, it would be absolutely ridiculous. Dante, honorable mention, is going to go towards the top of A tier for me. Similar to Desassi in a way. Very similar on paper to a lot of these cards. He's a nice option. Was technically, I believe he was free as an objective, so that aspect's good. But for me, I prefer majority of these cards above him for sure. Zanetti Centurions. I don't mind Zanetti, but as a fullback, I think there's 100% better options. I'm going to stick him in the top of the 80, you know. I think as a fullback, yeah, he's not it, man. You need him as a CDM, I reckon, to really get the true Zanetti experience. I'm 100% taking all the fullbacks above over Zanetti. Even for the price tag as well, I think it's a bit crazy. A fullback that I actually prefer is Zanetti for sure, and I think he's underrated. Laudrup. A+ for sure, 100%. Whip pass playstyle plus. Really, really big and physical. Great pace, great defending. Going forward, he supports the play nicely. I think he's an underrated right back, easily. Carlos Alberto Icon, 91 rated. Anticipate playstyle plus. Fullback, centre back. There's only one destination for you, my son. You're an S tier card all day. As a centre back, I think he's crazy underrated. He's not the tallest, but he's so quick. Great dribbling stats, good reactions. Big fan of this boy. Vincent Kompany, 89 rated. Similar story to Lucio. He's just crazy, crazy solid. He definitely needs an upgrade though, for sure. Get him like a 91 rated. This man will be good for the Fantasy Foot promo, actually. Link him to Man City. That's going to be a big, big upgrade. Maybe make him an SBC as well. That'd be nice. EA, make it happen. But yeah, still really, really good to this day. Similar story to Lucio. Outperforms the stats easily. Carlos Puyol, Future Stars. I'm going to place this man. I'll put him in A+. I'll sneak him in there. Like, he's definitely been made playable here from EA. I'm a fan of that. Playstyle plus is nice. Defending and physicals are good. He's not the tallest, but he's stocky and solid in game. Pace is lacking a little bit, but still, I think he's usable. Roberto Carlos, Future Star Icon. Only destination for the boy is S tier. Fantastic card. One of the best fullbacks in the game. Undoubtedly, that is in a team of the year. Yeah, he's a demon. And of course, you get the dead balls with the man as well. Utilize the free kicks. Even if you're shocking at free kicks, you will score. Cafu, Thunderstruck. Only one destination for you, my boy. Also in the S tier. These S tier cards, by the way, are absolutely disgusting. Some unbelievable options in here. Hold on, let me just quickly... That's a little bit better. Unbelievable options in here. Yeah, Cafu is just phenomenal, man. Like, if he had better finishing, he'd be the all-round ultimate package. I have the base version. He gets in the box with like 40 finishing, fluffs it 90 yards wide. Apart from that, Relentless Plus, goes all game. Really, really nice defensive box-to-box fullback for me. We're going to keep on chucking then down to the last little stash here. Let's go Lizarazu. Lizarazu, UCL hero, is going to be top of the A+, towards the top at least. I rate him. I think he's a little bit stocky in game, but he's solid, man. Overlapping, nice. Once again, shooting's going to let you down easily, but I think he's a decent shout still, and that's why he's in the A+ for me. Jesus Navas is also going to be in the A+, similar to Olga Carmona, actually. Meta playstyle plus. Really quick, great overlapping, but lacking in the strength department and the physicals. That is 100% a hindrance, but A+ for sure. I believe he was a free objective as well, which is nice. All right, let's get stuck in then. Maldini, 94 rated. Future Star Icon Maldini is one of the best centre-backs in the game, undoubtedly. He's up there with the likes of Saliba and Amja. By the way... Saliba's really good, but yeah, he's not quite on the level of these two. I'm just messing with you guys. Maldini is just phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal. Playstyle plus is a disgusting for this card. No better defending stats. No one's got as good defending stats as this man. He is the defensive player. And 100% him and Van Dijk are the best centre-back duo you can get in the game right now. Let's continue then. Team of the Year Icon Rio Ferdinand. You know what? Absolutely fantastic option. 100% also going to be in the S tier. The card is insane. Playstyle pluses are beautiful. Defending, physical pace. He's got it all. And he feels so powerful in game. Crazy, crazy centre-back option. Yashin, the Winter Wildcard. Controversy. Goalkeeper as a centre-back with the cap. He has to be S tier though. Like, this man is a pain to play against. He's so quick, so powerful, great playstyle plus. And of course, the capping game gives him a hidden bonus. S tier for sure. Future Stars Cannavaro. Yes then. Interesting playstyle plus. But for the price tag, you get a phenomenal centre back here. I'm going to put him in A+ though. He's in A+ for sure. The height is a bit difficult. Playstyle plus is 100% should be better. But still, really, really good defending stats. Not super quick, but a really solid option. And definitely unique. For sure. I'm a big fan of the card when I reviewed him. A lot of you guys seem to be as well. But A+, I can't quite justify the S tier for the man. No chance. However, Lahm is 100% in the S tier for me. Mate, this S tier is unreal. By the way, how many of these cards do you guys have in your team? Let me know down below. Other versions as well, like just VVD alone. The gold probably sadly still is an S tier card, which is painful to say. And similar with a lot of the other cards, a lot of their other versions will 100% be up here in the A+ and S tier. So let me know how many you have down below. But Lahm, really, really good fullback. He's my kind of fullback. The overlapping technical player, solid defensively, but as a CDM as well. Nice different route you can play the boy there. I love the playstyle plus as well. Brilliant card. Now, 3 left backs are left in this tier list and we are done. I've been recording for a long time, so apologies if it's super long. I appreciate if you stuck towards this point or if you skipped forward. How you doing? Make sure to smash like on that video. Bompastor, Bolde and Basha. Only one of these is going to be S tier for me. Place your bets. Place your bets. I am going to place Bolde, big boy Bolde, towards the top of A+. Bompastor and Basha. Bompastor, what a card. Crazy, crazy overpowered for the price. Top of A+ once again. And Basha rightfully claims her throne in that S tier. This Basha card is ridiculous. I mean, the upgrade in all fairness from our other version isn't insane. But her other version was probably already in the S tier for me. I think she's absolutely fantastic in game. Nice boost to the physical, great defending stats. Just an all-round, unbelievable playmaker as a fullback. Playstyle pluses are beautiful as well. Bompastor still crazy solid. I would say with Bompastor, I'd rather use her as a box-to-box centre mid, a left-sided centre mid, but still a great option as a fullback. Same with Bolde. I love the playstyle pluses on the man, quick step and intercept. I feel like he's lacking a bit in the defending and physicals though, but he makes up for it in the pace department. You could maybe squeak him into the S tier, but I'm going to keep him an A+ for now. Let me know what you think of this tier list then. Do you disagree or agree with anything? The S tier is looking beautiful. A+ is stacked with some fantastic options. Same with the A, and then B and C is where we kind of like fizzle out a little bit. Let me know what you think. Make sure to smash a like if you enjoyed. I'd be more, so subscribe if you're new. Catch you later.